Hey dear for X-Ray, welcome to the next part of my playthrough on Torment 6 difficulty. This is an instructional video trying to help players who are struggling at Torment levels 6 or higher and want to hopefully pick up some strategies on how to be a better player at the game. I've currently beaten the game on Torment 8. I was able to beat Torment 8 on my first attempt, luckily, thanks to some lucky modules that I found or purchased on the way. I got the Tower of Skulls and then Seeker Missiles, which definitely helps against the bosses on Torment 8. But anyway, I'd pick this commander randomly, I'd pick the Cannibal randomly, and I'd pick the ship randomly. This is the Relic Cruiser Hull Type C, which I had to unlock Spinning Resonance in. Now, this is not really the best commander ship combination for doing a Torment 6 run. You're at a disadvantage when you start because you can't board the enemy ship, but we've fixed things since then. Currently, I was able to pick up a high Magistrator. I think that may have been in the, I can't remember if that was in the first or maybe in the first sector of the game. And he's got a Etheric Gate, and so that allows him to, it's like having a heavy translocator. It allows him and the team to transport over to the enemy ship. And though he's a Psyker, and he starts off, I think, with like 50 hit points, but I managed to get him tanked up, so now he's an effective boarding troop. He's got siege armor, and I gave it to him instead of my commander because I wanted his health to be higher to match what the commander has, right? The commander's going to keep his health at 60 or higher. And he's also got a Gore Blaster that does damage to the room, and my commander opted for weapons that will improve his ability to open doors. I have a Siege Claw, so that means the commander can bust off and break through some of the heavier protected doors. And he's got a Ceremonial Sword, which will help him out against enemies with higher hit points. And I also have a series of spells. My boarding Magister has a Drain Strength. That'll help reduce the DPS by 3 of enemies in the room. I have a Death Cult member on the ship that came with the original crew with the Psychic Shriek to stun. We also have Blood Curse. And I also picked up an Elder Blood Mage in the last sector who has the Blood Spear. And my plan now is to board with the team, do damage when I can, hit Blood Curse, get some Thrall generated, and then when the team's had enough, or there's still a lot of crew left, we can recall and then use this Thrall to help, remaining Thrall to help send over a few Blood Spears to hurt the enemy systems in hull. Also got a Hex Priest to help keep the enemy from repairing things. And I did get a Guerrero Necromancer, and he has the Animate Dead, and some people don't like the Death Cult Psykers, but these goals are pretty powerful. They will do system damage on demonic ships. And I've had one, in fact, help me destroy a demonic ship when we were in trouble. So these are pretty good, believe it or not, in the exclusion zones if you can get them early. I've always had good luck using these guys, especially the ones that have, this is a Greater Necromancer. Now there's another Necromancer that sends like 2 goals. That one's not that good, but this one is really good. And I got him equipped with a Fireball spell to help harass the enemy crew. And just a few other miscellaneous crew members, a couple of med kits to help out. And that's basically it. And we do have some additional systems we picked up, a Siege Beam, which I'm not using just yet, Hull Reaper, that's ready to go. And we're about ready to move in the other sector. Next sector, Fury Stars and War Cult, these are both managed by the War Cult. It doesn't really matter which one we hit. So, and after this, we're going to hit an exclusion zone. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Fury Stars. This sounds like a pretty cool system. Always had good luck in there. I like Fury Stars. Hopefully we'll still have luck this time. Alright. Little is known about the region except Brave Travelers. And it doesn't say anything about the War Cult, but from what I understand, this is a region dominated by the War Cult. So let's take a look at the system and see where we're going. So, damn, we have a Shrine of Rage. Now, a lot of the better players, they like the Shrine of Rage because it allows you a bunch of battles. And from those battles, you get a lot of scrap. So we could try that out. I mean, we're in pretty good shape, right? We could do that. So that's one option. And then we get here to get some more crew equipment and consumables, which I've got pretty good equipment. Crew's okay. I'd like to get more systems. Now over here we have ship armament, all right, and systems. And we could get like a shield charger. That may be something to go for. Here we get hull repaired. And then finally leaving, we either get system module crew. Okay, a module would be nice, or we get missile templates. Systems modules. I like going here. I think this would be a good place to go to pick up a different missile template and maybe a shield charger and a module. And heading up here, we could get maybe some better armament. We are going to go into an exclusion zone after this, so maybe having a ship armament or another system would help. Tempted to go in the crew, but see, I don't know if I want to go after the Shrine of Rage. We could take too much hull damage. And because you get 3 battles in a row, of course, coming out of it, we get to repair, right? But then if we go here, I can't get the new ship armament, right? It's kind of a trade-off, though. We do have a chance of getting one of those War Cultists, right? Which would really amp up our boarding. Tough decision. Let me think about that. Okay, we're back. I'd stepped away from the game, and it looks like it's been patched. Now I'm running on version 1.04b. Apparently when they rolled out the A version, there's a problem where it would prevent the current games from running. They would crash, and they put out a hotfix for that. So one significant change in this patch I saw, one significant change was they nerfed, or I'd say rebalanced the Seeker missile module. There's a module for called Seeker missiles, and it takes your consumables, and every time you use one, it would send out 6 missiles on the enemy ship, and they reduced that down to 3. It made sense. It's a pretty someone say it was a broken module, but they've got that fixed now. But I don't have one at this point. But also had a new ship, some type of hull type C, one of the I guess one of the unlockable ships that you get at the once you've completed all the lower tier ships, I guess. But anyway, something to look forward to in the patch notes later. Alright, so going back to where we were, I was contemplating on whether or not to activate this Shrine of Rage, or to just continue along the way here to get some ship's armament, and finally to reach one of these systems at the end. Or the other option is to go for some crew here, but we have to go through the Shrine of Rage to do so. And I could just skip the Shrine of Rage altogether, and I was hoping to get an Assault Cyborg, but the people who are better players than me on Discord, all of them have seemed to indicate that you always want to do the Shrine of Rage just because you get the additional scrap that comes from it. It's supposed to be, so I guess we'll find out today just how good that is. I'm going to go ahead and do it, take the chance. Now, since we're going into that battle, I think I should go ahead and get as many munitions going as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and get another power for this siege beam. Let's just get it up and running. So I'll buy myself another power here. I have some scrap left over. And now we'll get a siege beam. And this is just another weapon we can use, because I don't know what we're going to face in that battle. It could be, I think it's 3 battles in a row. And so, that's going to put a lot of wear and tear on the ship, because my hull is at almost at 50%. And I want to make sure I've got all the firepower I need to deal with the enemy. So let's continue on. We'll head into the southern, the lower nodes, and make our way to the Shrine of Rage. Burnout skeletons of starships. Markings of Krom. Investigate. Lone vessels. Shadow remains of Krom's greatest warriors before. I've slain them all. Yeah, let's fight them. Okay. And he's got 3 shield. Okay. Very well. Showing your strength. Okay, so we're going to get a little test of battle right before going in. He's got door level. Looks like power level. What's power level 1? Okay. So let's get everybody lined up here. I'll get you on the throne. And I'm going to figure out where we're going to go in here. And I guess I'll just take 2 people with me. And I will be able to back up the rest of my crew with these heal spells. I got these med drones. I'd rather save those for the next battle, but let's go for it. So where I want to go, he's got a lot of weapons here. So I think we are going to board into weapons just like before. He also has a siege beam, it looks like. So we got to make sure our shields stay up. Good thing we got shields 3. So let's go ahead and teleport over and see if we can take this guy out. And I'll get my drain strength ready. Oh shit! Oh, I took the I took a guy with me. Unfortunately, I think I took my recruit with me. Okay, that was a mistake. Well, I may have to go back, but that's okay. Let's see. I'll go ahead and cast the drain strength in here right now, and I'll go ahead and stun this guy, so my camel has an easier time with it. Okay, we've got them all drained. And let's see, I'll go ahead and cast the Animate Dead. We'll get that into their shield room. And let's see. Let me do the fireball first. I'll do a fireball into the throne. That'll take off their maneuvering a little bit, or their evasion. And then I'll cast this into the shield. And let's see what's like. I have a blood curse. I guess I can do that in here too. Let's do a blood curse, get some thrall going. Yeah, I made a mistake though. She'll let my guy get on the throne. I forgot to do that. So I guess I'll let this guy get on the throne. Okay, we stunned one, and now they're firing at me. That's okay. Now we got their throne on fire. And let's see what else we got. Anything else to do? How's their health? Oh, I've almost got this guy killed. Okay, my guy's got some. Oh, my guy's almost dead. Okay, so I'm going to have to recall him. So I guess I'll recall, and we'll just try again in the next. It'll recharge in 14 seconds, so we'll have to get on that ship again. So I made a mistake there. I didn't want to lose my guy. And now we have a thrall though. So when you run him on the throne, you'll stay on the throne now where you're supposed to be. Now I can cast a Technovirus on their weapons. And then let's see, I'm going to go ahead and do a Blood Spear. And I guess I can cast that on, we need to get through the shields, right? I guess I'll cast that on their shield and then see if we can get the shields down. And let's see what else we can do here. We can also start casting these Bloat Mites. I guess that'll be good. We'll start putting these in the various rooms they got. And doors are destroyed, so these Bloat Mites can run all over the place. And let's see, I'll put one in here too to help prevent their healing. And I guess I can heal. I made a mistake, so I guess I'll just, I guess I can, these guys aren't hurt. I'll just go ahead and use it in here. Let me go and, oh, I gotta wait for him to cast his spell. Okay, you go in here. Okay, and I'm gonna cast a, I'm gonna go ahead and use one. That's a mistake, but I'm just gonna do it. Okay, and then he's gonna get back on the throne. Okay, and okay, our guns are up, so let's fire radium, and we'll fire into the. They have only two shield. We're gonna use this to knock out the shields. What we're gonna try to do. So let's fire into shields. I'll fire my Zeus cannon at them. Okay, fire this into shield. You know, I'm taking some hull damage here. Our shields came back up just in time. Ooh, our hull reaper went down. Okay, you go try and go repair it. I guess I'll be using my my siege beam. I guess I'll go and activate it. Uses 3 munitions, and I can fire a missile. So I'll fire into shields. If we get shields down, we can use our beam on them. Let's do that real quick. Okay, and my missile missed. Oh, that's bad. Okay, so let's see what else I can do here. 2 seconds from boarding. Oh, I can cast another Blood Spear. Let's go ahead and put that in the shields. Let's see if we can get shields down. Now my goals are going over. And you can go, oh, so you can go on the, I guess, you go help them repair the Hull Reaper. Okay, shields are down. Now my beam is cutting into them. And now they're in trouble, looks like. Okay, now my Radiant Blaster can fire. And let's see, where are they? I guess if I fire in here, it's going to hurt my goals, but it'll really hurt those guys too, so I'll just fire in there. I probably won't go back on the ship because their hull is damaged right now. It's severely damaged. And they moved out of the room before my beams hit. Okay, my cannon is up, and I think this is going to end it. So I'll just fire into the guns there. This should end the battle. Yep, that's it. Alright, so I did make a mistake there, and that happened. It's going to happen. I should have watched the timing, made sure he was on the throne first. 49 scrap ammunition. Okay. You locate the Kromic champion's mangled body. He's grievously wounded. Attempt to speak to him. Oh, we got a Fell Axe. Okay. You've proven yourself to be a true champion of Krom. Take my blade. Plus 3 DPS, plus 1 meter rooms, attack slightly damaged nearby enemies. Okay. So I got a new weapon. Alright. So let me, I thought I had one more health kit. So let me go put that health kit on this guy. I did make a mistake, and don't want to make that kind of mistake again. Okay, let's see if what I want to do about this weapon we have. That's going to be a better weapon for this guy or not. So I've got a plus 2, plus 5 against heavy enemies. And we have a plus 3, plus 1 in medium. So that gives him a lot more. But his attack strength will keep going up with each kill, right? And we're going on a Kromic ship. And this gives him a plus 3. Let me see what that changes to here. 9. So that's pretty huge. I could just... with all these battles going in, it might be better to have the highest DPS we have as possible. That may be a better thing to have in these going into these next battles. And let's see if there's someone else I can give that blade to, who is doing the boarding. And I like this for the damage, the explosive damage. He's in the same room. Somebody's going to do a lot of damage. So that's good. Let me see what else we got in. He's got explosive damage. I could, if I bring him along, I could switch out with the Siege Claw. Let me see who else we would possibly bring. I don't know if I have anybody else to bring with me. Yeah, I really don't. I don't think I want to bring more than those 3 characters. I certainly want to bring this recruit like I did for Mistake. That was a mistake to bring him along. So let me see. And on this Kromic warship, we probably, or this Shrine of Rage, we will run into some of those big battle demons, or what they call them, the war. I forgot what they're called. Chaos. I think they're called I forgot the name of them. Large chaos troops, and so we'll probably need this against them. I'm pretty sure we'll use this, and this would be helpful too. I guess if doors, or I guess we can just use this to take out. I'll just have to shoot the doors. I'll also have to focus on the doors. I'd rather give him the highest DPS possible, and my Magister, I'm happy having this weapon. I don't really want to, because this will help out in large rooms, and I'd rather not use this. This weakens his ability to hurt the enemies, right? And grenade launcher, this also works too, right? The explosion combined with the other guy, so I think I'll keep all that with them. We'll just put this aside for now. I guess I could give it to someone else here on the ship. I'll give it to this guy for now, so someone comes at us, he's got some little extra defense. So, okay, I think this is good. And we're all suited up, and we don't need to heal anybody else. And let me put you back on the throne. And let's see, you're up here, right? Let me put everybody back in their spots. Okay, everybody's back. I should put this guy on the missiles. I can keep him there just in case we were targeted. I want him to be able to do his his weapons from here. I feel he'd be safer there. Okay, we did take a little hold in. Wow, we lost 3 hulls. That wasn't good. So we're going to have to hope that we can survive this Shrine of Rage. It's only 14 hull. I have no hull patches. So trying to take out the enemy weapons and missiles will be an extreme priority. Alright, here we are. We're going to head on to the Shrine of Rage and see if we can survive it. Ominous spike structure drifts silently in your viewport. It's a shrine to the ancient war god. Okay, first we have a Kromic Corvette. See, there's some of those big soldiers. They're called Chaos Knights. Okay, this should be fun. Incoming hostile signature. Okay, and first we have a Warseer, and he can stun the crew. And I should probably try to kill him first if possible. So let me get you. Here. Oh, he's trying to board us. Okay, I'm gonna have to stay here and go after him first. I'm trying to think if I have any way to deal with him. You know, I could stun him, and my crew may take him out. So I'm going to take a gamble here. These guys are going to go ahead and head to the ship. And let's see. I need to go in their weapons room. I got to take out weapons. So we're going to head into weapons room here. Okay, we're in the weapons room. And let's see. I'll use a drain strength on him when he shows up in there. They're all showing up in there. Oh, just one. Okay, that guy's okay. I want to drain this guy, so I'll wait on that. And let's see. We gotta see where this other guy is gonna show up. He's gonna show up right here. So who else has a weapon? You have a weapon, and you don't really have a weapon. And let's see. Oh, he has the drain strength. Okay, so we're gonna use a stun on him when he shows up in there. Let's do the stun. He's gonna gather. He's gonna get killed. Who else has a weapon? Do you have a weapon? I thought one of these other guys has a weapon. Oh, he has a weapon. He's casting a spell right now. So okay, we stunned him, and then I can also. Blood curse him. That'll give us a thrall, right? So we'll do the blood. I'll do the blood curse, and I'm gonna do a drain strength here in this room. Now they're all in there. We can drain them, and I'm not worried about the fireball. Let's see how this works out. Okay, we're stunning him and doing damage to him. And how's it going here? He's drained. He only has a 2 DPS now, and I have a 14. And I could probably recall my guys and come help fight this guy, so we'll probably do that in a minute here. I gotta watch my recruit, he doesn't get killed. And he has his DPS reduced by 1. And he's stunned. We almost got this guy killed. Okay, he's dead. Now I'm gonna recall. And we're gonna help fight this turkey in here. Okay, so I'm gonna run in here, of course. You're gonna run in there too to fight him. Oh, where'd you go? Okay, you run here and you run. We have nothing else to use on him. And I know the ship's still active. If we kill this guy, that's it. So we're just going to race to kill him. How's the rest of my team? The rest of my team's doing okay. And I think his DPS is only at 4 now. Okay, now I think we got him. I've got a DPS of 14. And my health just went up. Excellent. 40 scrap. Right. No new threats are detected. You return to the shrine. Pledge ourselves to God of War. You pledge yourself to God of War. Moments later, you find yourself surrounded by dozens of cult warships. You begin spooling your engines, preparing to engage. You soon realize they are attacking each other, not you. You consider joining the battle. Well, yeah, of course we're going to join the fight. Okay, now we have a Kromic Monitor. Okay, activate the constant targeting your ship. All right. So we have a white now. Okay, our thrall. Excuse me, I don't know why I call these white. So I have a thrall that can help with doing damage to the enemy ship. So I'm going to run back to the bay here, and I'm going to get my crew ready to board this ship. We're going to send 3 guys over. And you go over here. Where were you going? Meant to put you. It should go over here. I don't know what happened here. And somebody's trying to cast. That's not good. I'll do a fireball to try to mess him up real quick. Well, 2 of them. There's one here. And what else can I do? I don't have any way to mess with that guy. I don't know what he's casting. Okay, so we're gonna bore right into their weapon room. And let me see, everybody's here. I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Okay, I interrupted him. I don't know who's going to cast, so let's do the thing. I don't have my stun, so I'll have to watch out for that. I don't have my stun abilities, so let's go ahead and run in there. And he's a little hurt. What's he at, 59? I may have to cast a heal on them once they're in there, so I won't have any stun or anything like that. So let's cast into the weapon room, and I guess this guy will send his goals into the shield room. Okay, we're already fighting a guy in there. We already damaged the weapons. I'll go ahead and cast the Technovirus on it. Okay, we got more guys in there. And let's see. I guess I better do a heal real quick. Let me see. Okay, we already killed one. And how's their health? Health is, he's doing okay. His DPS got reduced somehow. That's interesting. Mine's a 12. And let's see. This guy's also hurt. But that's, oh, I forgot to put him on the stupid, put him on the throne. They start shooting at us. And they have powerful doors, so I can't do anything. I can't go in there and interrupt this guy. I don't know why he's casting on me. Okay, my weapons are up. So let's go after the shield room. Try to take shields down, I guess. Okay, it must be a demon of some kind, so I don't like that. It looks like we've gotten their weapons down. And let's see, I'm just waiting for this. I guess I can go. Yeah, I'll just fire this at their. Fire it at their throne, I guess. Now let's do shields. Take the shields down. Missile into throne, maybe. And then I can turn on, if that all that goes down, I can turn on my my Reaper Beam. Let me see how they're doing here. I'm starting to get hurt. Let me cast a Medrone in there real quick. Let's see. See if we can heal him. Oh, one of the shots missed. Okay, the shield's down. So I'm gonna fire my Reaper Beam, and I'm gonna go after their shield, and it has quite a range here. Let me try to see if I can get into 3 rooms. Let's see, where's that guy? Okay, where's it? Okay, here. See, 3 rooms. I got 3 rooms highlighted. Let's see how this works. Okay, I got the shield damaged, and then I can also, I guess I'll turn on the siege beam. You know, I want to save munitions for the last battle. I'm gonna save some munitions just in case this next battle is tougher than this one. And I don't know if we can do anything. We killed everybody. I'm gonna make my way to the door room. Oh, somebody's coming. Never mind. I think they're all. There's somebody coming. See the door open, so they're coming to fight us. And what appeared? Oh, a Doom effigy. Oh, that's not good. Okay, he needs to run out of there. I may have to recall my crew just to. Let me see if we can kill this guy, then I'll recall my crew. He's trying to destroy my throne. Okay, we killed him. I'm gonna recall. And oh, he shouldn't be in there. You run in there. Then my guy is going to run in here and start fighting him. Okay, now my goals are going over the enemy ship. That's good. We did heal these guys somewhat. He's still a little weak, but we have a drained strength, so I can use this on the effigy. And I don't know if my stun is back. My stun's not back. And I guess we can cast these in the enemy ship. I guess I'll cast these things. I'll put one in the door room. And I'll put one over here in the shield room. And my Radiant Blaster's up. I might as well just fire. We can get through the... They seem to have some evasion. I don't know why. I'll fire into the shield room again. Let's see. Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have fired in the shield room. I'm just going to kill these goals. Oh well. Well, let's fire into the throne room then. That was a mistake on my part. See, I just killed my... Okay, that was a mistake. Don't fire in the same room as your goals. I just got carried away. And, oh, we kill it? Oh, I killed it. Alright, good. Okay, I'll fire a Blood Spear into the shield room. Oh, there's a scavenger left. Okay. He's still alive, apparently. Finding what's left of my goals. And I guess we can go in there and kill him. So let me, we'll just go in that room and wipe him out. I think we can do it. Do I have a stun? Let me cast the stun first. Okay, the stun's on the way. Now I'm going to teleport into this room. And we stunned him. Now we can take him out. There. Should be it. Ooh, okay, so what we get? We get 4 Stygian reagents. Stygian Worm, or an auction tank. Immunity to suffocation. Huh. I'm trying to think which one of these would be helpful. Can't really use this. I mean, I don't have anybody on the crew who would use it. I guess the reagents would be helpful. In 1 scrap, we might be able to sell some of these. I'll get the reagents. Enemy's been defeated. With the enemy defeat, another ship confronts you is enormous. It's the commander proclaims, I am Krom's champion. All right, and they got a bunch of weapons to say that. And we're going to be doing the same plan. We're going to jump right into their weapon room. So get everybody ready. And I'm going to go ahead and heal these guys because he's a little weak and I don't want him to get killed. And so I'm going to use my remaining heal on him. Okay, they're healed, and he's going to run into this room. And let's see, onto the throne, and I'm going to go ahead, and our spells are not fully recharged, but that's okay. Guess I can cast a fire, and I'll have my white. My white's gone, or Thrall's gone. So I guess I'll cast a fireball into the shield room, that'll keep him a little busy. I could cast it in here. Maybe I can damage their munitions. Yeah, let me go and I'll damage their munitions. You know, the throne might be good. We're going to be right outside the throne room, so I'm going to damage munitions. And then we're going to warp into their ship's armament room. Oh, I can't do it. I have to wait. Oh, so we have to wait on the etheric gate. Okay, so yeah, well that's okay. That'll give time for other spells to come back. Okay, he just fired munition. I'm going to fire a blood curse into their throne room. Hopefully we'll hit somebody. Good, we infested somebody, so we'll get a thrall out of it. And now we're waiting for just spells to recharge. Well, I guess I can fire at them. So let me go and fire at their shield. And it takes, you know, I'll have to let me fire this. I don't think we can get there. I don't think we break through their shield. Well, let me get this back. Yeah, we might be able to break through their shield. Let's fire a missile at their shield, start damaging them. Oh, they're boarding. Okay, so we'll have to fight them first, looks like. Let's see where they board. They're going to board the same spot? That's not fair. Okay, so let's move in here. You're going to move out. Let's try this again. In fact, you need to move out too. In fact, you know what? He can stay. I think he can stay in there. You're going to go here. I'm going to go here. You're going to go here, right? Oh. It's hard to get this, trying to get this all going here, so okay. I mean, it's hard to maneuver multiple units at once. Okay, I don't want him there. I want him, put him there. And you're going to go here. Sorry, this is trying to get him to move in the various spots here correctly. Oh, we got 3 of them. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, we'll be able to attack them, I think. Let me see here. We got their shield kind of down. I'll go and start launch a volley into here. Yeah, let's see. I'm not doing anything. Where's my spell at? Okay, this guy has. Okay, I have my drained strength. Let me put you here first. I'll put him there. I'll put him there. Okay, now I'll cast the drained strength in there. Okay, now they're drained. You're gonna go fight here, and you're gonna go fight here, and you're gonna go fight here. And I may get another spell up in a minute here. Now we're fighting them, and let's see. Yeah, I won't have a stun or burn up anytime. Oh, I got to fire this. I forgot to fire that. Let me fire that. Sure. Okay, we're trying to fight them. Okay, one's dead. And let's see what else we got. Sorry, I'm gonna get on the missiles, I guess. And I can cast. This guy can cast Animate Dead. I guess I'll go ahead and do this. I'll put this into their shield room. Why not? Oh, we got their shield down. Okay, let's do the Reaper Beam. And that's the shield, and I can do a whole bunch of rooms here. Let's try from here. Okay, we'll do this. That looks good. Get a husk. I'll activate the Siege Beam. Okay, we got the shield down. That's very good. We killed everybody. They're all dead. Okay, so that means we can launch into their weapons room. So let's see, everybody's health is perfect. So here we go. We're going to launch right into the weapon room, or ship's armament room of the enemy ship. I did the correct numbers. Now we got this guy, and I don't have any spells to use on, right? So I'll have to micromanage this, I guess. So I got this real quick. Okay, let's see. And I want you to find him. You've got the higher health. Okay, good. He's fighting him. Oh, there's more guys in there. Yeah, I'm gonna need a way to. Hope I don't have to recall these guys. Where's my stun spell? Oh, my Shriek's 14 away, and his Shriek. Yeah, we can't use the drained strength. It's gonna be a tough battle. Ooh, it's 4 on 3. I may have to pull out of here, or move these guys into different rooms. I mean, I can move them into different rooms. Let's see. Oh shit. Everything's on fire. That's not good. Okay, so you need to. How do I vent this? I have a vent right there. 2 vents. Okay, so you're gonna open that up. Oh, the doors. Oh, the doors are open. Good. I was worried the doors were damaged. Okay. He's fine where he is, and he's going to run in here. Okay, I'm hitting him. Oh, I got to make sure that my crew doesn't die, right? Make sure you watch your hull. Okay, open this up. And we're doing pretty well. We have a thrall now. Or we have a thrall. And oh, I killed everybody. Wow. Huh, okay. Well, I'm gonna recall my crew. I think we got this. They can't use any weapons on us, so I'm gonna recall. And we gotta get all this get these fires off the ship, of course. And now, since I have a thrall, I can use a blood spear, use that on the shield. Okay. Now they have just a bunch of husk left. We got the munitions down. Oh, that's my beam that did that. Okay. Okay, so we shot one blood spear, and what else can I shoot? Okay, I can do this to keep their shields from being repaired. Oh, he's trying to repair their weapons. I really don't want him to shoot at us, so I'm gonna put this on their weapons. You don't see any other spells? No. Okay. Okay, now I have my Zeus can will not. Apparently, it's not gonna fire until we get. Okay. Fire's out in the weapon room, so almost ready to fire. Then yeah, it's guns. So I guess I can fire into this room. We'll go ahead and kill the guys trying to repair the shields. And, you know, I don't think I need to use a missile on them. I think they're down to 4, right? I think my beams will take them out. Let's see if this siege beam does its job along with the Zeus cannon. I won't even fire this. I'll just fire the Zeus cannon. Wait, let's see. I mean, it's ready to go, but I'm just gonna wait. Okay, Zeus cannon ready. We'll just fire into shield, and maybe the siege beam will take care of them. Let's see. Yep, there it is. This is it. Okay, let me shut this. Bluey did it. We did it. Woohoo! 46 scrap, 1 munition. The Krom champion is defeated. There's a brief period of silence and stillness. Oh. Sudden flash of argent lightning pierces the stellar backdrop and sends a shockwave rippling across the battle zone. Every cultist vessel winks out of existence. Your ship is alone once more. And your hands tremble uncontrollably. A white-hot sigil has been burned into the inside of your left wrist. You feel insatiable lust for battle. Shrine of Rage activated, and your commander cannot rest for 3 jumps. But that's okay. He can't rest anyway. That's awesome. Okay, well, good. That's like no penalty, right? No penalty on whatsoever. Well, look at that. He has a 23 DPS. That's insane. That's great. And we only lost like 1 hull point, I think. So now we gotta wait for auction levels to come back, and we have 152. What did I start with? So we got 152 scrap from all that. And we got some more reagents, and I guess I can use these a little bit later. Well, we survived the Shrine of Rage. Now you see what it was about. So if you're going to get through a Shrine of Rage on your Torment level 6 game, just make sure you can do really good boarding, and you can tank the incoming enemy fire. I had shield 3 in this case, and you see we only took 1 hull damage, and I had the siege beam and also this hull reaper, though I don't know if we really got any hull back. I'll have to go back and check the video. I was too busy trying to get things repaired, right? So let me put you here. Did take a little damage. He's a little hurt, but we survived for most part. So I was really happy with the outcome. He was here, right? I think he was here. Okay. Now we can get the engine repaired. So let's go team effort. Let's get the engine repaired, please. Get the engine repaired. Then we'll be moving our way to the shop. And see, now we have a shrine. Now we have this War Cult shrine activated. We'll be seeing more War Cultists in the shop. So I guess I'll have to deal with that. They're not terrible. There's some that are okay. There's one that's kind of cool. He's a really fast troop who also can summon like a demonic hound, which is pretty cool. All right, so it's good we got this. I went and powered the siege beam. So it's a good thing we have this extra weapon too, so we could take out the enemy. And make sure everybody's back where they were, right? If everybody's back where they were. And do I need to, I guess I can give some of these reagents to people. I don't mind using some. It's good to save reagents for the boss battle, but I also don't want to run out of slots here, where our slots are halfway taken up. So I could give some reagents to some of these crew members. Some of these guys are hurt too. Okay, I guess they'll recover. This guy will recover okay. And so this guy, I'll go ahead and give him 1 reagent or 2 reagents from now. And I don't know if he can summon these. I don't know if he can summon these on the enemy ship. If not, it's kind of useless. I may wind up selling them. So I'll just take this just to see what happens with it. I don't recall if we can. Usually the green colored reagents and gold ones you can send to the enemy ship. These red ones I'm not so sure. So let's go ahead and head to the next section. We're going to head to this merchant and see what we can find here. Don't really need a lot of crew, but we're going to see what they got to offer. I mean, I can take another boarding person, right? So another boarding person would be helpful. Oh man, there's no Chaos Knights. It stinks. I thought I was promised War Shrine would give us more Chaos Knights. And the weapons here, what we got? A Plague Sword? Hellfire Blade. Well, this is a powerful weapon, but it also creates a fire on a kill, and that's not gonna hurt my party whatsoever, right? So this is a bust. There's not really anybody here that we would be good. Here's a War Cultist, but he moves fast, 2 weapons. I don't need anybody like that. Imperial Marshall. Now he's got a tool slot, so I could use him when we. I could use him like on boarding the boss. He could carry a reagent or also carry the fusion charges. And then we have Imperial Enforcer. Now he's like this guy, but has a little more health, but he can't carry any tools. So this guy would be kind of useful. But I don't know if I really need any of these people. I've got to think about this. Let me consider what I want to do here. Okay, I've had some thought about what to do here, and I'm going to take the mill roll. I'm going to go and get this guy. He's good because he has a tool slot, and we can also use him to help protect our crew on the ship. I mean, he's not the best pick, but I'll go ahead and take him. So we'll get this guy, and I've already got a weapon for him, and I can use him on the ship, so I can bring him along on a boarding option if we have to break through doors. So I can bring him along as an extra character. I may have to give him some armor though. That's the only thing, because he's at 50. I guess he's about the same strength as this guy. Well, see, this guy's stronger. Magister's stronger, and then this guy's stronger. So he's kind of the weak link, right? But it's good to have him. I'll just bring him along as a what if. Plus he's got a tool slot, right? And I'm going to sell these worms. I'm not really crazy about these worms. Now I like these fleshings. Now fleshings are red, but you can throw them on enemy ships. I'm going to go ahead and sell these worms. I guess we have to sell one by one. I'm going to trade them in for these fleshies. These fleshies are really good. And we can also get some of these hounds. These hounds will also help in some cases. So I'll get 2 of these. I'm not going to get these. They're kind of expensive, these Warbringers. I don't think I need those. So now we placed the fleshies. I'm going to repair some hull. Oh, we're already at 15 strength. Well, we have the hull ripper. Get the hull down, we'll get more hull that way, right? Because what we're doing is we're going to be making a long trek now. And I'm going to go ahead and head to the lower section. I know initially I wanted to head to the top here to get missile templates, but they have systems and modules here and more crew. Might be able to get some more crew. Be curious to see what's up. Maybe it'll be something really good crew-wise. And, I mean, you can get to the boss battle with this current missile I got. I'd like a better missile, but I wouldn't even mind getting some additional crew just to help support my crew. Maybe we'll get like a more powerful boarding team member, right? And we have to just survive our way to the shipyard, right? And so I'm gonna go ahead. I guess I'll repair a little bit of the hull. Let's see, and we can also get munitions. Need munitions for the siege beam, right? So I'll just do a little bit of hull and a little bit of munitions. Those up, and let's see, 16. Trying to think if I want to do a little more. I don't want to spend too much. I want to save some money, so okay, we'll save over 50. Now we got 50 scrap. And we didn't upgrade sensors yet. Yeah, I wanted to upgrade sensors. That could help us out with some things. I know nobody's on sensors, but sometimes you get like an extra ability. I guess I can have him man. Let me see, what can I have him do? I guess I can have him man weapons, maybe? Put you on the sensors? Maybe I'll do that. But if we take him along, we'll have to get someone else to board. I'll have to rotate a bunch of guys to board the weapons. You go and man the sensors. I'll go ahead and man sensors. You don't have to do this, but it's not a bad thing to do. We'll go and get the sensors done. So now we got sensors. Probably should have done the life support, but this one didn't cost any power, right? So, okay. So now we're in pretty good shape here. And I wanted to give this guy a weapon, right? I think we're going to give him a weapon. Let's see, where is he? He's our Marshall, Achilles. Okay, now he's got a weapon, so he can help defend our Psykers here on the ship when our away team is taking out the enemy ship. All right, so I think we're ready to move on. Let's move on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make my way to this lower tier, where we can get to a merchant ship, and we're going to stop by a shipyard on the way to repair more hull. So let's move on. Prosecutor, huh? You come across a technical vessel holding station over a large moon. It appears to be missed from conducting an excavation. And it says, Prosecutor, terminate their excavation. Okay, I don't know what this option means. I'm going to try this one. I don't know what it means. We'll find out. The cascade of alarm transmissions goes out as the excavation equipment breaks down. Your machine, priests, prosecutors mount a systematic attack to confound the excavator's efforts. Discover yourselves in impasse. Technical vessel sulks away. Perhaps they intend to return later. They have been dissuaded. So we managed to clear out the technical vessel. And we broke down. So I guess we had a way to, maybe because I have a technical virus, I'm not really sure. I haven't really seen this event before. And we got a new weapon. Another starship appears nearby. It's insignia of the local system militia. They're looking for the technical vessel. You learn that the moon had been target of excavations, bears sacred meaning for the local colonies. Having been charged with defending the sacred moon, the captain of the militia starship thanks you for your part for protecting the moon from further damage and give us a starship weapon. And it's just a basic bolt cannon, but it does a hull breach, minor crew damage. So, all right, so we have a new weapon, and we can also sell that later. So I don't have any money to spend on it right now. It would take an extra thing, so we have it on hand in case we need it. So nice to have, something we can also sell and trade out later if we want. So I guess we get to move on. Go to the next node. And it's a very small Kromic ship, and they have a servo excavator. Interesting. Okay, he wants to fight. So I guess we're just going to take us two on the ship. I don't need 4 people, I don't think. Okay, go ahead and let's see. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna definitely want to take this guy out so I can do the drain. I guess I'll do the drain strength wipe when we get in there. So go ahead and launch into the room. Okay. I'll wait for this other guy to get in there too. Okay, drain strength, and then I'll do a shriek. And let's see what else can I do. I don't think I need to do much else. I guess I'll send these goals in there too. Maybe I should do the fire first. Fire on the throne. Let's do fire on the throne. We'll send goals into the shield room. And let's see, I can do a blood curse in there too. Yeah, I think that's all I need to cast. Okay, we drained them. That's good. They're not doing as much damage. Good. We got that. Now we have a thrall. This other guy is stunned. And hopefully, let's see if we can just take him out. We can just do that. I can't control him, right? Let me see. No, I can't. Right. And you can attack their life support, I guess. Okay, where are they shooting us? Okay, we won. 49 scrap. Good. Okay, so let's recall. Everybody's back. Oh, we got 2 thrall. But I wish you could keep these on. Unfortunately, they're going to disappear in between the jumps. So, okay, that worked out very, very well. And let's see, put everybody back. Now we have 76, and let's see, what's the cost to get this new weapon online? Let me see, I'm just curious. It would cost me 35 and 3060. So we could get online, but let me see. I may want to save that money first, because it looks like we don't really need the weapon just yet, so I can hold on to it, and we might be able to sell it to get something better, right? So we don't necessarily have to spend the money to get this weapon online just yet. Glad that was a small ship. Okay, let's move on. And we're heading to the lower tier nodes here. Okay, nothing here. Remains of a orbital colony that was stripped by salvagers. All right. Okay, and we can't avoid these shipyards. We'll have to hit one of them. Another Kromic vessel. Followers of Krom are loath to volunteer under the clouds of poisonous flux vapor favored by the Death Cultists. Nevertheless, you receive weapon fire from one of their warships. Good. Okay, a lot of guys in here, but nothing we can handle. So let's, you go on the throne. I'll go up here. And then I will warp into their weapon room. Same routine. Okay, warp in here. And then once I get there, I'll wait for 2 to come in and do the drain strength. I guess I can cast and wait for 2 to get in there. Okay, we have another guy in there. Oh, we cast some hounds. Okay, we've got some hounds. They're waiting to come after us. I'm going to wait to cast the stun drain strength until, I guess I can cast this on this guy. These guys, we're waiting for, I want the more powerful troops to come in there. These are weak troops, right? So let's see. Okay, we got one of them. There should get some more that come in there soon. Let's see, damage their weapons. I can go ahead and cast a Technovirus on this. Let me see, trying to see what else I want to do here. I guess I'm going to cast a Fireball on their throne. That'll help take down. And I want to do this. I want to wait for this Blood Curse till we get some actual enemies in there. Okay, that's good. And now we got more guys coming in, so now I'll prepare the Shriek. Okay, Shriek. And now the Blood Curse. Okay, and now what happened to this guy? This guy is, oh, why is his move speed half? Oh, I forgot to drain strength. Now I can do the drain. Oh, only one more guy to go in there and we'll do the drain strength. Okay, now I'll do the drain strength. There. Now the drain, now he's down to 1 and he's down to 0. Good, they can't do any damage to us. And let's see what else can I do. I could send, this fight may be over by the time the bloat mites get in there. Let me check their hull. The hull's still good. I should like get their shields down to repair so I could take their hull, right? But okay, this fight may be over pretty soon. I have nothing else to send in there, right? Yeah, I don't have anything else to send in there. So I think this battle's gonna be over in a minute here. He's attacking my thrall, that punk. Let me see if I can move him in there. I don't know if you can move him there. Oh, he's following him. You move over here, maybe he'll chase him. He's chasing after him. Maybe he'll fight him. Good, we got him. That's it. Okay, let's recall. Okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And we got 125. That's really nice. Let's see how far away from the station. Okay. So I'm gonna head. Don't really matter, right? Which node we hit. Ooh, they have a red chest. Nice. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll be taking my my other boarding team member here with me. Put you here. You go here. You go here. I guess I'll just keep this guy on the throne, right? Since I'm boarding so much. Okay. So I'm not worried about the chest. I think we're going to be able to have him come in there, and then we'll start doing the various array of spells on him. So let me board into the room. I guess I'll cast a fireball on their... only have a 2 shield, that's not bad. Okay, I guess I'll cast it on their throne here. I'll keep them a little busy. And then, okay, I'll cast the goals in here. Let me see what else we got here. Okay, that. Okay, they're coming in. I gotta get the drain strength ready, and these other weapons ready. Okay. Okay, I want him to fight him. Okay, they're all coming in there. That's good. I'm gonna be able to do... Wait for the other guy to come in. Okay, now the whole crew's in there. Now I'm going to drain them. I'm going to blood curse them. Yeah, we're going to shriek them. Oh man, what a slaughter. Now they're drained. I don't think I need to do any... I don't have any healing spells anyway. Now they're infested, and now they're stunned. We have a thrall. Oh, they're not stunned yet. Oh, we got them. Oh, we got a new weapon, a grave... Oh, we got the... Oh, my thrall opened up their vault, has a grave beam. Yeah, I've seen this before. Interesting. It's a beam weapon. And how's my guys doing? My guys are doing pretty good. They're doing very well. And they're stunned. Now they're stunned. Now we got them, I think. That's it. Okay. Power Claw. Ugh. Drain Strength. Oh, we already have one of these. Okay. Well, I could give that to... I have another caster. I have a spell. Now I can have 2 Drain Strengths. That'd be very powerful for my borders, right? I guess I'll get the second... Well, you know... I could get this and hold on to it. Right now, it's not something we really need. I could keep it and then wait until later. I'm going to check something. I'm going to see what the sale price is for this Drain Strength. Okay, I'm going to get the Drain Strength. This might be helpful for later, possibly. Let me recall the crew. Don't forget that. All right. So, let me put everybody back where I want them. Now, I'm boarding so much, I may as well just put him in here, right? Put him right there where I want him. Put you there. Then I don't have to deal with that anymore. And this guy, oh, I forgot I have him right here, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot. Here going the sensors. I forgot to save the stations. Okay, station saved now. Okay, now we have a new weapon, and it takes 1 power. And what this does, it does hull damage, but also spawns goals. So it's like you can use this even to get chest on an enemy ship if you get their shields down. So So I don't know. We'll have to see what this is like. I don't need to spend the money to equip this right now. We also got this weapon. Now I could give this to this guy. Oh, I already used them up. I thought I had an extra. I thought one of these guys had an extra spell slot. So this guy, oh, he's got the extra spell slot. Yeah. So I could give it to him. We got it for free, right? No cost. I may as well just give it to him. And if we get another spell later, I can always replace it. I'm meaning to replace these spells anyway, these bloat mites. You know, I could replace a bloat mite spell with it. These are useful for now. I'll just give them this. It's free, right? It didn't cost the same money. So and it only sells for 10 scraps. It's not even worth the money to sell. So now we have another Drain Strength. This will really help my borders, right? So you see how if you get Psykers and get the right spells, you can really use that to help out your boarding team, no matter what the size. All right. So I think we're ready to move on. And now we're going to head to the station, the shipyard, and get some much-needed repairs. Could get munitions, but I think we're going to repair the hull. I mean, it makes sense. It's about 30 scrap. 10 points is 30 scrap, and we're a little under that, so let's repair the hull. And that's worth 30 scrap, keep in mind. Now, if we didn't need it, I would have got the munitions instead. But now we have some money, we can buy more munitions, so really good shape here. Let's move on to the next node, let's see. And we're going to make our way toward this merchant over here. Okay. And you briefly detect a Kromic vessel in your sensors without detecting your return. The violent ionic pulses have masked your presence, making our tune to gain the opportunity. And see, remember I upgraded the sensors earlier, you'll get this kind of option. So sometimes you run into an event where you can get the edge on an enemy ship. And now we're going to manually tune your sensors to track. And now the benefit we have is that the weapons are online. So we've caught them by surprise, a big ship. But we're not going to really be able to outgun them. Since we have boarding, we're going to do our boarding trick, and I'm trying to think if I want to send more boarders. I think we can get by. Now I got this extra drain strength, I think I can still get by with 2 guys. So we're going to go do the same thing, get right into the weapons room like before. And we're going to jump in there and then have the same kind of party with them. A lot of guys, but I think we can take them all out. Let's see. And then I'll do a fireball on the I guess I could do a fireball in the shield room, right? That would be good too to do damage. Well, they have a stun on these graviton fields. Have to watch out for that. So let me go. I'll do the throne. I think it makes sense. And let's see. Let me get all the spells ready. And these guys, what do these do? That's a 3. These aren't very powerful. Yeah, none of these guys are that powerful. But I got 2 drains, right? So I can do a drain once I get there, and then do another drain once we show up. Okay. So now I'll go and do the drain strength. Oh, marked up. That's you there. Okay. Now they're drained. This guy's trying to cast a spell. I don't have anything to use on him, do I? I can use a blood curse on him. And this guy, what are the spells they got? This has 1 damage to our ship. That stuns. Oh, I should get him. So let's blood curse him so he doesn't stun my crew. That'd be bad if he stuns my crew, right? And I'll save the Psychic Shriek. And I guess I'll do the dead into his shield room. And our weapons are up. I may as well start firing, right? So let me see if I can get his shield down. And go after these guys. We interrupted 1 spell, and that guy's casting a spell too. I'll fire a missile into shields. Maybe we can take the shields down. How's my assault team doing? Assault team is doing good so far. And let's see, I have a stun. I don't think I need that yet. Yeah, we don't need the stun. They're doing a 0 on us. And what's he casting? Okay, 1 damage to our hull. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I don't have anything to use on him. I could stun him, I guess. Yeah, I mean, just cast a stun on him, because these guys aren't any danger to us. So I'll just cast a stun on this guy to interrupt his spell. Makes sense. And I also I have this other drain strength I can use. Okay, now nobody's coming after us. So we've got I guess I'll cast the Technovirus on their weapon, right? And now their shields are down. I can do a Hull Reaper. Use 1 munition. And let's get all this stuff taken out here. Let's do this. That'll be good. Shield, graviton, and engines. And what else do I have? I'm not gonna cast the blow mites. I don't think I need them. Okay, did my shriek go out? I wanted to stun that guy. Good. Okay, we interrupted his spell. It looks like that's good. Now we're being attacked by husks. I think we can take them out pretty easily. And let's see. I have a drain strength. I'm waiting for this more powerful guy. He's got a DPS of 4 to come after me. This guy also cast a projectile. Oh, they're launching onto our ship. Interesting. Okay. And okay, I got the. Now he's coming. So now I'm going to do the drain strength. 1 or 2 in there. There's 2 in there. Oh, we're going to kill him easily. It's not a big deal. Let's see. So I'm not now. I got to watch. I have this extra crew member, right? And he's going to help defend our ship. If this guy always coming in there. So you're going to run in here. You're going to run in here too, and you're going to run. He doesn't have a weapon. I'll run him up there. Okay, he's in our engine room. Or our door room looks like. Okay, I'm not worried about that. What's happening over here? We have a thrall. Okay, that's good. And okay, he's about to attack us. I'm going to use the drain strength on him. Okay, let me run that. Oops. Oh, he's moving? Oh, forgot. Okay, let me move him here. Okay, let me cast the drain strength so I can help my crew. And let's see what else. Yeah, I gotta watch the hull. I don't want to destroy the ship, so let's see. We've already used the Hull Reaper. And we got our hull restored 100% now. That's great. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, they got slowed. Oh, he turned on his graviton beam. I don't have any purify spell to deal with that, so I'm gonna have to wait. That's fine. We can wait. He may do hull damage to our doors though, so I have to wait on that. And we kill these guys? I think they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, so I'm gonna recall my crew. And these guys are too far away to do anything. Well, he has his gate up. Maybe I can warp in there. You go fight him, please. He's still trying to do damage. You go fight him too. Okay, they're fighting now. Oh, it's an ion pulse. I see. I wonder what that whoosh was. It's ion pulse. That's much to worry about. So I think we got this guy. It did disable our Hull Reaper. That's okay. We're done. 43 scrap. Nice. All right. Let me put everybody back. Hopefully that doesn't neutralize our engines. Okay, just took out our shield. That's fine. Not very long. Okay. Okay, that went really well. We got 168 scrap. Hull's in perfect shape. Let's move on to the next. Our shields are down. That's okay. Okay, let's move to, what's this? High temperature. I'm gonna wait until, I don't know if this ionization damage carries. I'm gonna wait for a minute. I want to show up there and have our ships, you know, everything ionized. Okay, everything's back in order. Good. Okay, so let's move to the next node here. Now this says high temperature. That's fine. It's usually good to go these nodes. These are like a hazard node, and so you can get a little more points, which means more resonance at the end of the tally at the end of your in-game score. Intruders. Okay, great. Where are they? Okay, and we have a lot of tools to go against these guys, right? Where are they? Okay, we have one guy here. Okay, you need to run out. Okay, and let's see. You guys are going to run in here. Okay, where are they going? Okay, you're going to run into here. I'm just making all my guys run away and get hurt. And you're going to run in here too. Okay. Oh, he cast a, what's he casting? A burden. Okay, that's interesting. He slowed everybody down. I don't really care about that. Okay. And then this guy, he's hurting our, I guess we'll cast a drain strength on him. And then, let's see, Death Mage 3, and he's got a 2. He's very weak. So we'll cast another drain strength on this guy. And I'll cast a stun. Oh, I can't, he's moving. Okay, never mind. He's drained, so now we'll go after these guys. I'll go in there. You'll go in here, you'll go in here, you'll go in here. And he has a attack of 0 now. He just did some hull damage to us, that punk. He's about to cast a spell on us. I can't really, I think I can, let me see if I can Psychic Shriek him. Okay, you go after him, and you go after him, and then these two will go after the last guy, I guess. Oh, where's the other guy? I sent 2 of them. You go here and you go here. Okay. And we're slowed down because he cast a burden on us. About to catch on fire. Ooh, there's fire in there. Okay, fine. Oh, that's it. That's good. Okay, I don't mind that. Ooh, Ferro-plas vest. I need a vest for one character. Now we're getting everything repaired, and then we gotta get out of here. It maybe get caught on fire again. We're about to get to a station, right? So I guess I can warp out of here. I want to give this to the, let's see, who needs it? Oh, I don't have a vest. Well, I'll give it to myself then. All right. Yeah, I forgot I never get this guy some armor. Because I gave the armor to the other crew members so they could keep up with them. So now he's got 70 health. That's awesome. Finally, I got some extra armor for him. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and warp out of here in a minute because we need to, I think you're over here, right? We need to avoid the next flame. I'll wait for the shield to get repaired. Sorry. Okay, I think we're good. Let's everybody get back to the stations and we'll get out of here. We're going to hear the whoosh of the flame in the... Yeah, okay, now we're heading out. Now we're going to head to the merchant. 168 scrap. Let's see what he's got for us. And we have... nothing good in terms of system. That stinks. So no good systems. I don't really want any of these things. Thrall Pit, that would be kind of useful for this guy, but I don't think it's worth the cost. Now let's look at the modules. We have combat subroutines +2 to all machine slave units. Support prosthetics, friendly machine slaves, repair 50% faster. Ocular implants. Ugh. It's all machine related, machine cult related. Ugh. Okay, let's look at the crew. So we have a War Cultist, and he's got a Hound. Okay, that's not bad. That'd be helpful in some cases. You can also replace his slot. He has a Psyker slot, place another spell. Psychic Shriek, another stunner. Okay, I like this. This isn't bad. And we have an engineer, and that would help with repairing breaches, and he has a tool slot. So I don't think I need any of these slots. I don't think any of these are going to be helpful, useful money. I don't need any of these things, unfortunately. So this was kind of a waste to come here for this stuff. Now the crew, I like the idea of the Warseer. I like having another Shriek, because that would also help, like with boarding. If somebody boards us, now we can stun them, right? That's very, very helpful. Very expensive, 70. So I could get these two guys. This guy I don't really need. I mean, the Hound is also... Well, the Hound I could summon on the enemy ship, right? So that's also a trade-off. I could get all of them. I've got the money for it, but I need to save money for... We're about to go into an exclusion zone. Now, we have weapons, though. We do have weapons for this exclusion zone, right? I do have some weapons, so something to think about here is, do I want to get these weapons online? So I'd have to pay an extra... Let's look at the cost of that. Let's see. So weapon... We're going up to weapon 5. That's 85 and 60. So I could... Instead, get the weapons online that would help us against some of the more powerful ships we're going to run to the next zone. The next zone is going to be exclusion zone, right? So if I get my weapons up, now I've got extra shots on hull for the enemy ships. So that's also a consideration. And I'm hoping in the next sector will also be the last time we get something like a shield charger and other items which could help us out. So, well, let me think about this. Okay, I've thought about all the options. Sometimes I have to take all these options, put them in a spreadsheet. Literally, if you have a lot of scrap and figure out what to do. So a couple things I want to try to accomplish. I'd like to get these weapons online, but we're going to get more scrap, right? I think we're in a position where we continue. We're going to get some more scrap, and this is only going to cost me 65 scrap to get one of these weapons online, probably the Grey Beam. I also need more munitions, but if we have this beam online, we won't have to use as much munitions for these weapons. So I'm thinking of go ahead and just getting all these crew. I'll just get these crew members, because that will be a way for us to kind of harass the enemy more. It might be too much crew, but I mean, I can just get 2 crew. What if we run to like another station in the next sector, the exclusion zone? I guess I don't need this many crew. So I'm going to get 2 of these crew members, and this engineer may help if we get hull breaches and stuff like that, right? While the only other guy I have who's suffocation resistant is this guy, and he's going to be in the enemy ship, right? So he could help repair stuff. So I think this is a buy. Go ahead and get him. And then out of these 2, the War Cultists I like because he's got the Hounds are pretty good. They'll get on the enemy ship, they'll run around, but sometimes we'll have doors, right? There'll be doors in the way, they can't break through the doors. This guy can help support my crew itself, right? And plus he has a weapon slot. I can equip him with a weapon later. And we got another Shriek, so I'll be able to do a lot of stun on the enemy. We'll have massive boarding success. So I'll go ahead and get this guy. And this guy I'll just leave alone, and we have some money left over. And then I guess I can go ahead and buy a few more munitions while we're here, just a couple. And then I'll save some money. Then I guess now I can bring one of my weapons online, right? I can bring one of these extra guns online. So let's go ahead and do that real quick, because we're going to need this for the next sector. We're going to need to get the weapon online. I could have sold the weapon, but we're going to get online, and now we have a Grey Beam online. Now, the reason I'm bringing this beam, because it also may, if we don't need the siege beam up, we can use this beam instead, right? So it may save some munitions. Looks like we're going to overpower the enemy. I can use this instead, or I can even use the bolt cannon to help take down shields. We'll have to see. I think this bolt cannon takes only 10 seconds. Looks like what I can do is I can get this ready to go. If it looks like that we need to take down shields, I can switch the bolt cannon. See. So that's another thing too. If we have both these weapons are 1 power, I can switch back and forth until I decide I want to bring all of them online, right? If I want to do that, or both of them online. I'll leave the Grey Beam open because chances are we can take down shields with these 3 shots. And then if it's a 4-shield system, different problem. I may have to bring on the bolt cannon itself, but now I won't have any other weapons to use on it, right? So anyway, that's what I've gone with here, and let me go and get everybody organized here. I guess I can put you on. It makes sense to have you, I guess, on the in the engine room, right? So put you in the engine room. Let's freeze him up. Put him here, and let's see this new Warseer. I guess I'll put him in. Running out of place to put people, right? I guess I can put him over here, right? That's a fairly obnoxious room. If you put them in rooms that are not systems, they're less likely to get shot at, right? And these guys stay here so they can board. You're staying on the throne. I do have a reduced evasion. May want to consider upping my... At some point, I may want to upgrade the doors too to prevent boarding, but this is fine for now. So, okay, I think we'll deal with this. This looks like a good setup. And now I have two Psychic Shriek spells. So I'll have to remember I have that. So now we got, 2 Drain Strength, 2 Psychic Shriek. So our boarding should be awesome now. We should have no problem at all boarding most enemy ships. And maybe in the boss ship itself, we'll have to see, whichever boss it is. Okay, so now we're going to do the last node, and then this will soon come to the end of the video, and there's nothing. Oh, okay, free stuff. Middle of a massive battle between Imperial Armada and fleets, and we have an Imperial Citizen on board, which I think is just, well, we have 2 Imperial Citizens. We have this guy, he's Imperial Citizen, and we also have this guy. So if you have, I think we have 1 crew member of every faction, pretty much, except Demonic, right? So everybody's here, and see it says Shrine of Rage activated, so having 1 of every crew gives you these additional options. So we're going to request Imperial Assistance, and this is one of your member crews familiar with Imperial protocols invokes a special request for non-combatant protection. A few of the smaller Imperial vessels dutifully respond, surround your vessel, expecting your vessel to be transporting critical supplies or important noble. Pressured by the command to act in haste, they fail to ascertain your vessel's provenance and begin escorting you out of battle. And one by one, the escort falls victim to long-range fire from their cultist enemies. However, they persevere in their duty. The last of the Corvette sacrifices itself to defend your vessel at the edge of the attack. You salvage some materials, and we get 57 scrap. Free scrap. See, we just got scrap back. Nice. All right, and with that, we'll be reaching the end of this video at the Stargate. And we will be heading to this exclusion zone by design. And it should be a tough one. We might run into demons with like 4 shield and stuff like that, but we're going to be hoping on using a lot of boarding, take care of that. And without boarding, we'll be using, trying to get shields down. I may even have to board into shields quite a bit. Hopefully we have enough to take down the shields and the weapons. This is 2 shots, that's 3, and this is 4. So yeah, I may even have to switch to this one so my beam weapons can hit, right? Maybe relying a lot on beam weapons. And if we get shields down, I can probably switch over to this grave weapon, right? That'll be my plan going into this. So we got a lot more crew members, a lot of psychers. And let's see, in turn, we got a little bit more gear. Not too much. In terms of being ready for the boss, we have fusion charges, and we have the means to get them into the boss room ship. One of the strategies at the end of the game, whichever of the 3 bosses it is, you want to board in the shield room, ideally via some type of translocator or this Aetheric Gate, and then launch fusion charges to destroy their shield. And after their shield's down, you can start doing a lot more damage, including using your siege beam on them, which we'll be upgrading this to level 2 by the time we get to the boss battle. And then you need to wait out or be able to withstand the boarding actions that come from the second phase, where and the second phases differ for each boss ship. I'm hoping we get the easiest boss, which is the Areokeen Starflayer. That's the simplest one. I've had that on I think on Torment 6 through 8, and I've pretty much beaten him every time. Well, one time on Torment 6 I got killed, but 7 and 8 I was able to beat him because I was prepared for it. The only thing we don't have for that boss ship is the Purify spell. Great to have a Purify spell, but I don't know now if we're going to get it. We're already into the 5th sector. We don't have Purify, so we may have to go into the final battle without that. And I would like to get a stronger weapon too. I know we've got these nice weapons here, but if we do find a place that sells ship armaments, I'd like to have something that does a little more damage. I'd also like another missile. I probably should have hit that station that sold missile templates. We've gotten a better missile, because this one, I mean, this will work on the boss, but it's a little weak. See, it just does minor crew damage. That's it, besides hull damage. And so I may have to I also like to get the missile upgrade to level 2 so we have faster firing missiles. So it could make the battle take a little longer than usual. I may have to rely on boarding. I may have to rely completely on boarding and do system damage just to try to beat the boss if we don't get any improvements there. So anyway, a lot was covered in this video, so thanks for watching. Please tune in for the next part where we will be heading into an exclusion zone. So take care.